Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chuck Curtis coming at you another video for you guys today. And today, I got two things, because I was not able to do my race reaction yesterday. So today will be the race reaction and the NFL week reaction. So yeah, let's get right into it. So let's start with the race reaction. So this week, they raced at Texas Motor Speedway, and I gotta say, I was impressed with the racing. Actually, I have a different point of view than Eric Estep. I thought the racing was more impressive than what he did with his groovy gauge. So I'll actually rate it a little higher than he did. So in stage one, it was actually very eventful, with the cautions and whatnot. I mean, it was simple mistakes, but it just made it entertaining in stage one. And in stage two, there were some great battles. Yeah, there were some really good battles for the lead. And in stage three, that's when things got, like, not even that exciting, and that's when Harvick pretty much took over the race. So, yeah. And, yeah, stage three was probably the least exciting of the three stages. Or, well, late in stage three was probably the least exciting part, because Harvick just pretty much dominated from that point. So summary of the race, Harvick won stage one, Eric Almirola won stage two. So good for him. And then Harvick ultimately won the race. So Harvick punched his ticket into the championship 4. So he will continue to race for a championship. So some things that happened. Chase Elliott's unfortunately had another issue. He crashed into the wall in stage 1. And then Keselowski and Stenhouse collided, and they crashed into the wall. And then Denny Hamlin went into the grass, and Denny Hamlin had an issue. So Denny Hamlin is now not in the championship 4 in points. Denny Hamlin is below the cut line, so he's gonna have to really work. He's gonna have to really work for it at ISM. But Chase Elliott was able to do it. So, and honestly, I just don't see why Hamlin would not make the championship 4. However, Chase Elliott has to win because of what happened at Texas. So he must win at ISM or he is done. So I think that he can do it, but he's got to fend off the other playoff contenders in order to do it. Which is why I still think Larson could make it, but unfortunately, I think Denny Hamlin or Kyle Busch might end up getting eliminated, because Larson is really good at Homestead, so that's why I want him in the championship 4. And then Chase Elliott has been pretty good at mile and a half, but Chase Elliott's got to win next week. So I think my championship 4 prediction at this point, Truex and Harvick are locked in, but I think Elliott and Larson still have a chance to make it. So yeah. Anyways, so Hendrick Motorsports actually ended up having a pretty consistent day, as well as Stewart Haas Racing and Penske Racing. They were like up and down. They had chances to run towards the front. However, Joe Gibbs was kind of not really present. I mean, up front, except for maybe Eric Jones. But Joe Gibbs ended up getting good finishes. So in the end, and then Logano finished 4th, which put him above the cut line ahead of Hamlin. So Kyle Busch and Logano. So, yeah, I don't want the same championship 4 as last year. I just don't. I was happy for Logano that he won at Homestead, because I didn't want any of the other guys to win it, honestly. But, because they've already won. So, anyway. So with that in mind, I give the race 65 out of 100. I was impressed with the racing. Stage 1 and Stage 2 were definitely very entertaining with the playoff drama and the really good battles in stage 2. However, late in stage 3 kind of make things less interesting. So otherwise, I would have definitely rated it higher. Definitely hard to pass. I could definitely see that. But anyway, let's get into the NFL Week 9 reaction. So we are getting into the second half of the season. So let's get going with the scores here. So Thursday Night Football, the 49ers beat the Cardinals 28-25. Then we jump to the Sunday 1 o'clock games. The Seahawks beat the Bucks 40-34 in overtime. The Texans beat the Jaguars in London 26-3. The Steelers beat the Colts 26-24. The Eagles beat the Bears 22-14. The Dolphins beat the Jets 26-18. The Chiefs beat the Vikings 26-23. The Panthers beat the Titans 30-20. The Bills destroyed the Redskins 24-9. Oh, I think hold up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The Bucks and Seahawks played in the late afternoon. I was just looking at my helmet setup. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't know why they put that. They usually keep the games together, except for the night games. Okay, so Bucks and Seahawks played in the late afternoon, just for clarification. So continuing with the late afternoon games, the Raiders beat the Lions 31-24. The Chargers beat the Packers 26-11. And the Broncos beat the Browns 24-19. And then Sunday Night Football, I hate to talk about it, but the Ravens beat the Patriots 37-20. And then last night, the Cowboys annihilated the Giants 37-18. So let's talk about the big surprises. The Bucs really put on quite the show against the Seahawks, but I don't know why Tampa just can't win games. But I keep an eye on those Tampa Bay Bucs next year. Maybe they might have something more from the NFC South, but I don't know. I think Tampa might have something for next year. We'll have to see. Definitely not going to be a playoff team at this point, but they might have something for next year. Let's see. The Steelers beat the Colts. Good for them. Definitely into that. Unfortunately, they didn't get the other end of the bargain where the Patriots needed to be the Ravens. So Ravens got to lose a couple games in order for Steelers to gain up on them. Let's see. Although they might be able to take out the Colts or Texans. We'll have to see. Because Colts and Texans are considered a battle for the wild card spot right now. Despite that one of them's leading the division. Let's see. The Dolphins beat the Jets. That was a surprise. Especially with also the Chiefs beating the Vikings. That was a big surprise. But, Kansas City has talent on their team, so I think Vikings will bounce back next week. Let's see. The Packers. I can't believe they lost to the Chargers. Like, what's going on? Yeah, that was just outright ridiculous. Packers should have easily won that game. I'm sorry, Packers fans. I'm sorry you had to even watch that game. That's just stupid. The Ravens were able to outsmart the Patriots defense. But Patriots have a bye week. I think they're going to be ready to play the Cowboys. And Cowboys, watch out. We're coming for you. And of course, it's easy to see why the Cowboys annihilated their opponent last night. So the Patriots actually fell to number 4 in the rankings. So, ouch. But that's their fault. I mean, they lost to the Ravens, which was not a good thing in their case. But the Ravens always give the Patriots a hard time. It is just a classic rivalry right there. So, um, well, I mean, the other matchups, it was quite obvious why. The, I mean, the outcome. So, not much more to say about this week. I'm still sticking with my playoff predictions, but things could shake up. Yeah, let's take a look at the playoff picture right now. Let's take a look at the playoff picture right now. Ooh, the Texans are leading it. Well, that's because they have more wins right now. So Ravens have the second seed now. Yeah, I think after the Chiefs won that game against the Vikings, I think they made a statement that they're not gonna fall out of the playoff picture just yet. Ooh, what? Yeah, Panthers are definitely a playoff contender, but I just don't see them making the playoffs. Yeah, teams are gonna start to get eliminated. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if I were to, I think Steelers and Raiders have a chance, and the Rams, Panthers, and Eagles. Those are the only teams that could possibly, that have a shot at making the playoffs. To be quite honest, so yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video for you guys today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace out, and have a good rest of your day.